Okay, now I'm looking at this sorting and charts question. Make a chart showing the 5 flowers with the highest stock value. Okay, so you see the actual question doesn't say anything about sorting, but it does say make a chart showing the 5 flowers with the highest stock value. Well, if I didn't sort it, it would be quite difficult to select each one. So the quickest way is to just sort by stock value. Sort largest to smallest. And because I've formatted it as a table, I've already got that sorting option. If I hadn't, I could have just clicked in that column. I think it's in home, and I could have sorted largest to smallest. And then we're interested in the flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the stock values. Right, and you might have difficulty not getting everything in between. Just highlighting what you want. That's because you need to hold down Control. So I highlight my first area, and then hold down Control, which is the bottom left key on your keyboard, and then I highlight my second area, and that's how you highlight 2 distinct areas. It's also how you would highlight multiple files if you were looking in a folder, or multiple bits of writing if you're in Microsoft Word. Control. It's a really useful little key to know. Right, so I want to make a chart, so I'll do insert some kind of chart. Because it's just categories and values, the column is always the best option for that. If it's something changing over time, like your bank balance, a line chart might be more appropriate. If it's how stuff's shared out, a pie chart might be more appropriate. And if it's how one number compares to another, almost like if you're doing an experiment, you might have a scatter graph. But your most common, nearly always with these questions, it's a column. Just choose any of those, whichever you like the look of. Now, I don't quite like it as it is. I don't like this legend. So I click it and I hit the delete key. I don't like this title. I'm going to change that to flowers with the highest stock value. Now, if you want to add titles to your axes, like you might want to add a title to the x-axis along the bottom. It's quite difficult to find. Just let me see. Yeah, it's layout and axis titles. So you might have a title there, flower. I mean, to be honest, it's self-explanatory on this chart, but it's good to know how to do them. I would do them anyway, just to show the examiner that you know how to do them. And there's different ways of showing the text. I'm going to do rotated. Okay, and there's my little chart. Now, if I had to print that, I would do a print preview just to check that everything fits. I've done the mistake that candidates always do. I had the chart selected before I hit print preview. I'll deselect the chart and just click any old cell and try that again. So it would fit on a page if you did it landscape like that. So that's fine. And there's my chart complete. You might want to change these columns, change the shapes to one of these weird shapes. Basically with these charts, if you just click on things, then you can change them. I could change how that is shown. If I click again on these, I can change how each specific column is. So in this example, I might want to change the colour to be representative of the different flowers. It's just a thing worth knowing. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I think that should be fine for the marks. And that's sorting and charts complete.